Navy Equal Opportunity, Sexual Harassment, and Grievance Procedures. Objectives. The desired end state for equal opportunity, harassment, and resolution training is that all sailors take responsibility for their contributions to Navy culture and understand their individual impact on the environments in which we work and live. Unlawful discrimination. The treatment or consideration of or making a distinction in favor or against a person or thing based on the group, class, or category to which that person or thing belongs, rather than on individual merit, including discrimination not otherwise authorized by law or regulation on the basis of race, color, national origin, sex, including gender identity, religion, sexual orientation. This is the Navy's EO policy. Omnibus Instruction 5354.1 Series ensures discrimination-free military justice and an officer and enlisted population that reflects the general population, equal opportunity for advancement, equal opportunity for personnel of all ratings and warfare specialties, equitable job assignments, equitable leadership opportunities, effective discrimination complaint procedures, fair and equal military education opportunities for all, recruiting and retention of qualified personnel. Definition of sexual harassment. Forms of discrimination that involves sexual harassment include unwelcome sexual advances, requests for sexual favors, unwelcome verbal, physical conduct of a sexual nature. This can include a wide range of behaviors, whether it be blocking a path, looking that is interpreted as leering, physical proximity, can occur between people of opposite sex or same sex, even if welcomed by an individual recipient, other than hear, see, and report if they find behavior or comments offensive. This can include a third party. Two types of sexual harassment. Quid pro quo, when recipients are offered or denied something that is work connected as a result of submitting to or rejecting unwelcome sexual behavior. They have been subjected to a type of sexual harassment known as this for that. This can create a hostile environment when the unwelcome sexual behavior of one or more persons in a workplace interferes with another person's performance. This behavior produces a work atmosphere that is offensive, intimidating, or abusive to another person, whether or not work performance is affected. Witnesses of sexual harassment, as well as the recipient of the offending behavior, may experience a hostile work environment. Acceptable behavior: shaking hands or patting the shoulder, non-sexual touching, counseling on military performance, giving a polite compliment, having a friendly conversation, telling appropriate jokes, showing concern or encouragement, telling someone he or she looks nice. Unacceptable behavior: giving or getting employment rewards in return for sexual favors, making sexually explicit remarks, making threats if sexual favors are not provided, showing sexually explicit pictures, abusing authority to demand dates, writing unwanted obscene letters or comments. Your responsibility is never engage or participate in unlawful discrimination, never engage or participate in sexual harassment, never condone or ignore sexual harassment, never knowingly make false accusations, never take reprisal against a person providing information on an incident of sexual harassment and discrimination. Grievance procedures: informal resolution system, IRS, informal reports, formal reports, anonymous reports. IRS is whenever possible to resolve a conflict at the lowest level possible. Methods of IRS are direct approach, whether it be written or verbal, with the other person. Informal third party is when you seek someone else in the chain to assist you with the informal resolution. Informal reports: a service member who desires to request assistance from the chain of command to resolve a harassment or unlawful discrimination report informally must notify a member in a position of authority in the chain of command. An example: the LPO, SCPO, or DIVO, or department head. of the report orally or in writing. The informal report must be documented on NAVPERS 5454/2 by the CMEO. It is critical that the chain of command is informed of all informal reports and action is taken quickly to resolve the report. A formal complaint is an allegation of harassment or unlawful discrimination submitted in writing via one of the following: NAVPERS 5354/2, Navy Regulations Article 1150, U.S. Navy Regulations Article 1155, NAVPERS 1626/7, UCMJ Article 138, or your Inspector General. If you look at the slide, you can see what each one of those forms means. Always remember to submit a truthful complaint. Anonymous reports is described as information received by the commander, regardless of the means of transmission, from an unknown or unidentified source. They may be communicated by several means, including but not limited to the Navy's Sexual Harassment Equal Opportunity Advice Line, email, or official telephone lines. And in conclusion, service members must use the informal, formal, or anonymous reports process, and those in the review or investigative process will be free from interference, coercion, discrimination, or retaliation during all facets of the submission and processing of a grievance or any time thereafter. Thank you for your time.